In a small village nestled within the lush hills of a faraway land, there lived a woman named Sujata. She was known throughout the village for her radiant smile, her gentle nature, and her wisdom that seemed to surpass her years. But behind that smile, hidden deep within the recesses of her heart, lay a pain that refused to fade. Many years ago, Sujata had been betrayed by her closest friend, Amara. Amara had spread vicious rumors about her, tarnishing her reputation and causing her great suffering. The betrayal cut deep, like a dagger to the soul, leaving wounds that refused to heal. Sujata found herself entangled in a web of anger, resentment, and despair, unable to let go of the hurt that had consumed her. One warm summer evening, as the sun cast a golden hue over the village, Sujata decided she could bear the burden of her pain no longer. She sought solace in the temple, where the serene face of Buddha watched over all who entered. She knelt before the statue, tears welling up in her eyes, and whispered a desperate prayer for guidance. As if in response, a soft voice spoke within her heart, "Forgive, Sujata, forgive." The idea seemed impossible, like asking a bird to swim. But she was determined. She began her journey towards forgiveness, a path fraught with thorns and treacherous terrain. The first step was understanding. Sujata sought out the wise monk, Bhante Dhamma, known for his compassion and insight. She poured out her story, tears flowing freely, as Bhante listened patiently. He explained that forgiveness did not mean forgetting the past or condoning the hurtful actions of others. It meant releasing the heavy burden of anger and resentment that weighed down her heart. The first practical step, Bhante advised, is to empathize with Amara. Try to see the pain and suffering that may have driven her to betray you. Sujata nodded, and her journey continued. She reflected on her own flaws and mistakes, recognizing that she too had made errors in judgment. This insight helped her relate to Amara's humanity. The second step was acceptance. Sujata had to accept that the past could not be changed, and the pain she felt was only prolonging her suffering. With each meditation session, she allowed herself to feel the pain, to cry, and to release it, like a butterfly emerging from a cocoon. The third step was compassion. Sujata began to wish Amara well in her heart, sincerely hoping that she would find happiness and peace. This act of goodwill was like a balm for her wounded spirit. As the days turned into weeks and weeks into months, Sujata's heart grew lighter. The heavy shackles of anger and resentment began to loosen their grip on her soul. She found solace in the beauty of the world around her, the vibrant flowers, the gentle breeze, and the laughter of children. One fateful day, as Sujata stood by the river, her heart felt as light as a feather. She saw Amara, her former friend, approaching. The moment had come. Amara looked into Sujata's eyes, her own filled with remorse. Sujata smiled, not with triumph, but with forgiveness. She embraced Amara, and tears flowed freely from both their eyes. The hurt of the past melted away, replaced by the warmth of reconciliation. In the end, Sujata had discovered the true meaning of forgiveness. It was not a weakness but a strength, a choice to free oneself from the chains of anger and resentment. And in that choice, she found a peace and serenity that filled her heart with joy. As Sujata and Amara walked back to the village, hand in hand, the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the hills. The villagers watched in awe as the two friends, once torn apart by betrayal, now stood united by forgiveness and love. And the village, for the first time in a long while, felt the embrace of harmony and understanding, a testament to the power of forgiveness.